Live from New York, it's us!
Adrian,
Liz.
Here.
So, this week, or, this session, whatever, we decided to do something a little different. We've decided to go deep into the field of the human psyche. Wow. And bring you something very interesting
From Cosmo.
Cosmo,
The magazine.
the Bible. So, something we were,
We're flipping through.
flipping through the magazine racks actually, and something caught our eye. It's 50 guy phrases translated. This was a big deal for me. I caved. I bought the magazine because this was almost as important as seeing an ancient language written in hieroglyphs on a wall of a tomb somewhere. I couldn't believe it.
It was like the Rosetta Stone.
This is the give-all, end-all. We finally found it. This is the pinnacle. Too good to be true.
Because whoever knows what guys are talking about.
Exactly.
Who can understand them?
So, being the very analytical minds that we are, we decided we shouldn't be so trusting of something so important, so we decided to put it to the test. So,
we asked a real boy.
We asked a real boy, or so
what
we
he
think.
meant.
We think
he's a real boy.
Tommy Mesa.
Yes.
This is a plug for him. Tommy Mesa, cellist.
Cellist.
If you ever need one.
Half Cuban.
Thank
Fun
you.
Stuff.
So we took our 50 guys phrases translated, and our real live guy, Tommy Mesa, and we decided to compare his answers to what Cosmo says. So here's how this works. Cosmo gives you a quote of something a man may say aloud, and then
They tell you what he really means.
yep, the underlying meaning. So what we did was we told Tommy said quote and asked him what he would mean by that. Where are our notes here, Adrian?
Our notes are written on
All
staff.
right,
You
there we go.
there.
That's
Staff paper.
Staff
Typical
paper?
music student.
There you go.
That's us.
telling you a lot about ourselves right now.
Oops.
All right, so here we go. The test begins. Under the subject of dating, he says, "I'm pretty much single." Can you tell us what Cosmo means?
Cosmo says that he would mean, I have a girlfriend, but you're hot.
Tommy Mesa's answer? I want to do you. All right, that's 0 for 1 for Cosmo and the real guy.
So the next one.
Number 2. You want to go ahead and read this one?
We should hang out sometime, is what he says.
What he means, according to Cosmopolitan magazine, I'm afraid you'll say no if I ask you out.
What does Tommy Mesa say, Liz?
I want to do you.
Exactly. 0 for 2.
Thank you,
Cosmo.
Tommy Mesa. All right. Number 3. He says, I'm not looking for a relationship.
Cosmo says that this would mean, I really just want to do you.
Tommy
does Tommy
Mesa's
say?
response, I really want to do you.
Cosmo got one right.
There you go, Cosmo. We're going to go ahead and skip ahead to some of our favorites. This one is under the category of relationships. Ladies and gentlemen, relationships. So, Cosmo quote, "My family has been asking about you."
What does this mean according to Cosmo? Well, it means we are definitely a couple.
Tommy Mesa's response, I won't tell them how ugly you are. Couldn't have been more wrong, Cosmo. Could not have been more wrong.
Farther off.
Further from the truth there. All right, and
Cosmo's obviously in a downcline, ladies and gentlemen. This is a word Liz made up recently.
that's what music will do to you. Sucks your brain and your soul right out. Okay. All right, and my personal favorite, something that kept me laughing for a good 35 seconds. Under the category of sex, put the kids to bed. It's getting a little raunchy. He says, quote, "Did you finish?"
This means, according to Cosmo, I hope you finished because I finished and I am sleepy. I'm good at that.
Tommy Mesa's response, "What's your name?" All right, Cosmo. Think you need to do a little more field work in the
That
anthropological
couldn't have been further off. In the what?
anthropological
Liz
study
can speak English.
I can speak
promise.
English on
She's
men.
actually pretty intelligent.
So, ladies and gentlemen, before you decide to celebrate over this Cosmo
Beautiful.
discovery,
Beautiful.
put it to the test first.
See if it's correct.
Because we care about you.
Ask a real life guy what he would mean.
if you have one at your disposal.
You might not.
If not, just watch this vlog. We're gonna keep you updated. All right, because we care about you. And as always, that's a wrap.